Imagine this. You close your eyes for a second, and when you open them, everything you know is gone. No cities, no houses, no phones buzzing in your pocket. The ground beneath your feet is raw, untouched earth. The air feels heavier, colder, sharper. And standing in the distance are not people you'd recognize, but towering beasts that haven't walked the planet in almost 1,000,000 years. Because somehow, you've just woken up 900,000 years in the past. At first, it feels like a dream. A strange, haunting silence hangs in the air. No hum of engines, no barking dogs, no streetlights flickering on. Just the sound of wind through trees so ancient they don't exist in your world anymore. The first thing you notice is the smell: smoke, damp earth, and the musk of wild animals. Then the sound of a low, rumbling growl. You're not alone. Woolly mammoths, massive and covered in shaggy hair, thunder across the horizon, shaking the ground with each step. Saber-toothed cats prowl the forests, their fangs glinting like knives in the moonlight. And you? You are fragile, exposed, and completely out of place. Because here's the truth. Back then, humans weren't the rulers of the earth. We were prey. This was a time when our ancestors, early Homo erectus and Neanderthals, lived in small, scattered groups. No weapons of steel, no safe houses, just stone tools, fire, and courage. Survival wasn't guaranteed. If you didn't hunt, you starved. If you didn't hide, you were hunted. Imagine waking up in their world with nothing but the clothes on your back. How long would you last? Night falls fast in this world, and when darkness takes over, it's terrifying. You'd hear roars echoing through the valleys, the crack of branches under the weight of something massive moving close by. There are no cities glowing on the horizon, no safety nets, no backup plans, just shadows and silence. Fire becomes your only hope, but even that is dangerous, because while it keeps predators away, it also announces your location to anything hungry enough to take the risk. Now imagine trying to find food. Forget supermarkets or even farms. Those are tens of thousands of years in the future. You'd be forced to scavenge roots, berries, and whatever scraps you could find. The hunters of that time used crude stone spears, sharpened by hand, and still risked death every single day. You, with your modern mind but no skills, you'd be lucky to last a week. Every decision is a gamble. Drink from the wrong stream, and parasites kill you slowly. Eat the wrong fruit, and you're poisoned before the sun sets. But here's where it gets even stranger. As you stumble through this harsh, brutal land, you might find yourself being watched, not by predators, but by people. Not people like you, but your distant ancestors. Hairier, shorter, stronger. Their eyes would study you with suspicion, their tools crude but deadly. To them, you're either a threat or an outsider to be ignored. And in a world where trust could mean life or death, you wouldn't be welcomed easily. So let's say you survive the first days. The hunger, the cold, the predators lurking in the dark. What then? Could you teach them something? Could you show them fire-making techniques or weapons, or maybe just the idea of building shelter? You might imagine yourself as some kind of savior, bringing knowledge from the future. But the truth is, you'd probably struggle to even start a fire without a lighter or match. The knowledge is in your head, yes, but your hands have never had to do the work. And while you're struggling to spark flames, they've already mastered it. Suddenly, the future doesn't seem so advanced after all. But the scariest part? You'd realize how vulnerable we truly are. Strip away technology, medicine, electricity, and